You're already recording?
Yeah.
You fucking asshole, you did it again. Alright, well, our cameraman insists on playing this joke on me. It's gonna get old after like 4 videos, I warn you, but whatever. We just got done finished watching Shape of Water. By we, I mean my cameraman, Gerardo Juarez, myself, Eduardo Luna, and I'm very excited to introduce my first guest star. He's an up-and-coming actor. He's a great guy. He's got great hair and great sense of style. Let's welcome Tristan Augustus! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Look at this sexy man right here.
Shut up.
Is that your jacket right there?
Yeah, that's...
Can I steal it?
No, I don't need that. It's cold out here.
Okay, it's cold. Alright, so what did you think of the movie?
It was an interesting one. It was really long. It was very romantic, which I don't think is my #1 genre. But I think it had a weird mix of just like super whimsy and a lot of blood, which is weird going from like, ooh, magic to, ooh, we just killed someone, look at that. So it was weird. It's always weird seeing a movie that like slams those together. Yeah.
Too real.
Blood fantasy, that's what I'll call them.
No, yeah, I agree. The supporting actors in this movie they were absolutely fantastic. Michael Shannon plays the main villain. Absolutely just fucked up character. Really messed up. A lot of like machismo, religious iconography. It's an interesting character. You learn to hate him. So I think Michael Shannon I think Michael Shannon did a great job with this character. Octavia Spencer plays Elisa's co-worker, and she does an absolutely fantastic job of cutting the tension, being funny, but also really adding to Sally Hawkins' character because she kind of serves as a translator in the workplace. There's one particular scene that I'm thinking of where Sally Hawkins kind of tells off the Michael Shannon character, and Octavia Spencer just kind of covers for her, and I thought that was a really very well framed scene. So what about you, cameraman? What did you think about this movie?
Well, I personally love this movie.
What?
However, I would say talk a little bit more about the plot. What do you guys think about the plot? I think Guillermo del Toro did a really good job, in terms of starting off well and introducing the characters and then going towards the conflict, and then towards the very end, it was definitely a surprise. You know what I'm talking about. Don't want to give any spoilers out yet, but tell me a little bit more about that.
I mean, he did what he does best all the time. He builds characters, he builds stories, he creates a setting amazingly.
It's true.
And literally when I saw like the trailer for it, it's literally what I thought I would see. When I saw the trailer, I was thinking, oh, a love story by Guillermo, which was exactly what you saw. It was like whimsy and like violence and a lot of honesty and like realism. And it's just like this really surreal, fantastic experience all mixed together. And it's just a lot more romance than I'm used to, from him at least. Classy.
I thought it was great. Tristan may not agree with me.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, good. It's about as much as I
You like how honest it is? You know it's honest when the voice goes up.
I thought it was good. Goes up a couple octaves. What else speaking about the plot, if there's one thing that I have kind of a complaint, is that I think it moves a little bit too slow at times. Would you agree?
Oh yeah.
It's slow, but the last like 20 to 15 minutes move pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Like it starts moving at a very quick pace at the end. It builds up this conflict. I'm not surprised that this movie didn't gain a lot of traction. It is a weird movie. There's no other way to put it. It's very Del Toro. If you like Del Toro, you're gonna love this movie. If you're kind of iffy on Del Toro, you'll probably walk away just as confused as you walked away as other movies. All in all, I would give this movie probably an 8 out of 10. No higher than that. It's not a masterpiece by any sense of the word, but it is a very well-made movie. The directing is awesome, the sets are great, the costume design is awesome, the supporting characters really sell the movie. If you had to score the movie, what would you score it?
I'd give it like a 7, a soft 7.
A soft 7
out of 10.
Would you recommend this movie to a general audience?
Yeah, I wouldn't see why you wouldn't watch it. I mean, it's at least intriguing enough and directed well enough, and it's a pretty movie. It has a interesting message about love or whatever, but. Yeah, I think it's a nice break from your typical romance or just whatever violent, whatever the heck you're watching. So I think it's a nice break from the norm. So yeah, I would recommend it. If you're watching so many movies you like, these are all the same. If you want something a little different, go for it. That's what I would say.
Very different. A little different is kind of an understatement. What about you, cameraman? Would you recommend this movie?
I'd have to repeat what I said. If you enjoy the movies from Guillermo del Toro, you know, just like Pan's Labyrinth and things like that, you know, fantasy-wise, sure, go watch it. Why not? You're getting a little bit outside of your, you know, your regular movies from him. There is some romance involved, you know, somewhat of a happy ending in some way or form, but yeah, I'd say if you're into it, go for it. But I wouldn't know if I would tell the general audience to go watch it. That's the thing.
Thank you so much for joining us. I want to personally thank Tristan for coming into our first guest review. Well, technically Macy was our first guest reviewer, but she just sat there on my lap. That was really cute. It's a dog, Tristan. It's a dog.
Oh, okay.
It's a puppy. No, I didn't have a chick sitting on my lap for a minute.
Okay.
It's just like, I really like this food. What about you? No. I had a great time. I think your opinions are awesome, so I hope you can join us again for another review.
For sure. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I like movies, so.
You hesitated. I feel like you were thinking about it.
I mean, you kept. I didn't know if you were gonna like stop or keep going. I didn't want to catch
If
you
my
up.
schedule permits, I'll go, I guess.
Wow. No, yeah, I'm definitely watching the movie, dude. I mean, I like seeing them, and I feel like you gotta catch up on the ones I've seen so we can review some of those.
That's actually true. That's actually true. I've been off my game a little bit, but yeah. Thank you for joining us. Gut Reaction Reviews, Tristan Augustus, Eduardo Luna, and our great cameraman, Gerardo Juarez.
Woo!
Yeah, round of applause. He literally just applauded for himself.
You know what's up.
Have a good night. We'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye.
Look how big and strong I look. I'm working my ass off in the gyms, and now it's starting to show. It better not be recorded.